Oh, okay. Hey guys, my name is Title Penning. Welcome to the channel if you're new. This is part 2 of GDScript versus C# in Godot 3.2. If you haven't seen the other video, I'll put a link to it. But basically, the last video I talked about the benefits of C#, and I was adamant about making the beginner course, which is going to be 100% free for everybody. I was adamant about changing the course to C#. I'm doing a double take, and we are going to probably stick with GDScript and maybe offer the course in both languages, GDScript and C#. That might be a thing. If you have any thoughts about this, put them in the comments below, especially if you are interested in learning GDScript. We are making this content for everyone out there who wants to learn this stuff, who wants to learn how to use Godot, especially Godot 3.2 coming up. So yeah, if you have any thoughts about which language we should use, please put a comment below, C# or GDScript. Okay, coming back to all this too, I know if you don't like Facebook, I strongly suggest you check out minds.com. I'm probably going to do a video why I think we should have more Godot content on there. But basically, it's decentralized, open source, and it actually gives you like cryptocurrency back. I'm still trying to figure out the system for actually actually interacting with content there. All right, given that, I'm going to do this whole Facebook video, right? A video on content, Godot developers on Facebook. If you've skipped out on Facebook, you've deleted your Facebook account, this video is for you. But if you want to check out this Godot community or this post and share your comments or read comments here, I will also put a link to this Facebook discussion here because I'm only going to skim some of these things. All right, given all that, let's jump in. Quickly, I just want to say that yes, there is less GDScript documentation. It seems to be from all this kind of if you survey all these responses, GDScript is simpler, easier to learn, and it's so close to the metal of Godot that bada bing, bada boom, it just works. It's going to be a lot easier to learn than C#. So that's like a big plus point for GDScript. It should be easier to learn than C#, and it should be easier to teach. Easier to teach, easier to learn, and you should be able to make games faster with it. Now that's kind of the concession here. Now granted, a lot of these people may not have experience with C# and Godot 3.2, which is an alpha. So that's a big thing. A lot of these people may have a bias towards it because they don't have experience with Godot 3.2 and C#. However, there are tons of people that are coming from a C# background who have found work in the industry that do work in Unity, so forth and so on, that actually have C# experience. And given that, they still say, with C# experience and are getting paid to make games, stick with Godot, or stick with GDScript. So again, C# developers, upon surveying these comments, say stick with GDScript because it's simpler, it's easier to learn, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that is a big plus. Now, one thing I do want to get into is the history, which is really fascinating. All right, here we go. By Spencer Schumann, fantastic. And this is from the docs, okay? In the early days, the engine used Lua scripting language. Lua is fast, but creating bindings to an object-oriented system by using fallbacks was complex and slow and took an enormous amount of code. After some experiments with Python, it also proved difficult to embed. So this is kind of the reason why GDScript exists, okay? Is there any more comments I want to kind of highlight? Again, here's Mark Williams Nation's fantastic. There will always be advantages to using GDScript. Ease of use, accessibility, quick iteration, concise format, lots of built-in Godot functionality, etc. However, there are advantages of using C#, a naturally static language with a huge variety of features that can still be built once run everywhere. Over a GD native language that needs to be compiled separately for platform using your own tools. Personally, my favorite is F. He goes. So again, these are just like highlighting the things. Is that GDScript will be a lot easier to learn programming, but sadly, there are I shouldn't say sadly. However, there are advantages using C#, especially like using C# to maybe export games. But I've still seen some really good people compile programs or compile games and send them to different, like send them to the Switch, send them to different platforms with GD script. So I know it's possible still to export games also over the internet. This is going to be interesting stuff as we see what's going to happen with Godot 3.2. And I do want to, Andrew Wilkes, he's got a great site for beginners and scripting. I want to share more about I want to share a link below. You can click on his stuff and look at some of his tutorials related to GD script. So yeah, there you go. So that's this. I'm just going to wrap this video up. Given all this feedback from the Godot Facebook community, we're still going to have GD script and eventually maybe C#. And again, weigh in with your thoughts. Put a comment below if you could, please. Thank you so much. And insert catchy phrase here. And I wish you well on your projects. See you later.